What's up YouTube, this is Shuttleboy and I'm back with yet another video. Today's video, we're going to be going over a new golf drop that surprisingly hit us very recently. We got a couple new pieces in and I'm just going to go over my overall thoughts on it. It's kind of a conservative drop overall, but I still want to share my thoughts on it, so let's get right into it, guys. Alright, so a couple days ago from when I am filming this, a new golf drop actually showed up on golfwang.com. Now, there was some hints of this possibly happening, but I wasn't really sure if this was really going to indicate a new drop. We ended up seeing the Golfwang site basically just closing. They had nothing on the site, and it literally had some kind of statement on it. I don't remember exactly what it said, but something like the Golfwang store is closed and will be reopening shortly. So definitely an interesting thing. Usually they don't even say that. Usually they just cleared the whole site, and then like the next day or so they either show a lookbook or they just drop some items or it's a restock. I was thinking that it was probably just going to be a restock. Then what ended up happening is that then we saw that they kind of did some new quality of life changes on their website, which honestly are for the better. I do really like them. I ended up getting a couple days after that a new drop. And yeah, that's basically where we are now. So I'm going to go over all the pieces here and my thoughts on them. Honestly, nothing here is really anything all that new. I mean, everything we've seen here in some sort of iteration. It's just basically what they're calling this is like the summer essentials drop or something like that. And you'll see when you see these pieces exactly why they're calling it that. First thing being new 3D golf hoodies here. We have 4 different colors here. This is probably one of the most important pieces, I would say. 3D golf hoodies are just something that I personally like a lot, and I think a lot of people are excited for all in all. Obviously, golf logo related things is just something that everybody is genuinely excited for if you're a Golfwang fan. So this is something to stand out, but I just like the 3D logo a lot more. It just has a lot more characteristics to it, or it just stands out more. It's a little bit more unique than just the flat logos. But the first one's going to be this like lavender color, which I believe has like sort of a light blue background to it, or a light green. It's actually what it looks like to me now. The next one's going to be a forest green, which is kind of a flip-flop of the other one because now we have the lavender under the logo here. Logo is in white for both of these. Next one, logo in white. We got some light blue on the back, and then we have a creamish off-white color for the hoodie, and then we have a light blue hoodie with sort of an orange in the background of the 3D golf logo in white. So all in all, I gotta say with these colorways, I would probably say it's a close tie between the lavender and the light blue for me for first. Then second would be whatever one I pick out of that. Then I would say the green, and then the off-white. I just feel like we've seen a lot of off-white colored, like cream colored clothing from them in general, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just we've had enough of that, and it's a good piece if you don't own any of the cream colored stuff, but otherwise just keep it moving, you know. Next is just a regular golf logo hoodie, so it's not the 3D logo that has 2 colors to it. It's just one straight color for the word golf. First one's going to be white with a green golf logo. Then we have a gray, like a heathered gray white logo. Then we have white with a blue logo, and then we have black with a white logo. I mean, honestly, with all of these, I don't think any of these we haven't seen before, except for we might not have seen the white with the green logo before, but I'm pretty sure we've seen in some instance the rest of them. All nice, but I mean, nothing all that crazy here. And we have the Save the Bees hoodie, which I do want to say is really shocking that they're keeping it. Now, I say it's shocking, but also it's kind of a no-brainer in a sense. It's a smart business move by Golfwang because, let's be honest, the most often piece we see worn by people, or at least for me, when it comes to Golfwang, is the Save the Bees hoodie. That was like the first piece I saw, I believe, where I just saw a lot of people wearing it in the wild. I remember back in the day it was a thing where people would always say on the internet that they wear a ton of golf, but they never really see anybody else wearing golf. And now that's definitely not the case anymore. It's not super often that you see it, but you definitely see a lot more people wearing it than ever before. And this is the piece that you usually see people wearing, I would say. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but just it's something I noticed. And personally, I'm not a huge fan of this hoodie. It doesn't look bad, but it's just it's grown old for me. And we have it in a light blue. We have it in the classic orange colorway we all know about. Then we have that sand color, a black colorway, and then we have like a highlighter yellowish kind of colorway here. And honestly, I haven't been keeping tabs on the whole Save the Bees hoodie and the different colors it's come in. I definitely know the orange is one we've seen. I believe the black I've seen before as well. And honestly, we might have seen all these colorways. I'm not 100% sure. But all in all, I think the colorways are actually really nice, but I'm just over the Save the Bees design in general. It's just something that I think needs to just die out. And I'm just really tired of seeing other people wearing it, honestly. From that, we have some new crew necks now. We got one, and it's basically all the colorways we've seen with the 3D logo. The hoodies, this is just translated to a crew neck now. We got that forest green with the lavender in the background. We got the lavender with the lighter green in the background. We got the cream color with the light blue in the background, and then we still have that skyish looking blue with the orange in the background. Basically feel the same way as I did with the other ones. I do own actually a hoodie that's very similar to this. It was a Golf Basics. It was in gray and it had the multicolor logo embroidered in the corner. And I really liked it. It shrunk pretty fast though. And I don't really like wearing it all that much because it's just, I have pretty long arms and I just really hate when the sleeves are short on something and they're just barely the right length for me. So I might be in the market of getting a new one. I'm not really sure if these shrink just as badly as they did before. I might have to check that out because I believe they are using better materials and it's just better quality from the one that I got in the past back when they started Golf Basics. So I might be on the lookout for this. We'll have to see. I do like the colorways nonetheless, but I kind of just want the same. I don't know. I really like the one I have. It's just the fit is not there. Now the next thing is going to be more crew necks, and it's basically just the same colorways as the regular Golf Basics one. Again, we have the white colorway with green. We got the black and white, and then we have a gray and white. Nothing really to say there. If you want to get it. But personally, I do really like I was saying, the one that I already own with the multicolor logo. I liked those Golf Basics as far as the crew necks way more. Then next we have some jogger pants, which all pretty much match the 3D Golf logo hoodies. And those are nice. Nothing too crazy there. I do like that they changed the cuffing on the bottom is a little bit more loose. I own a pair that's in green that has that 3D Golf multicolor logo from earlier Golf Basics time period. And I kind of don't really like the cuff to those. I just like the looser cuffed ones. And this is another thing that maybe would be on my radar here because I would like to try that out. But the pricing is just a little much for me. And we have some fleece shorts, which I don't remember if this was the thing already or not. I forgot. I haven't been paying attention much lately, but these are cool. These are definitely a cool thing. I love the logo on it. I kind of wish that the waistband or something about this, I just wish had a little bit more to it as far as the shape or the design on the waistband, or maybe adding side pockets would be kind of a cool thing. But 60 bucks, not a bad price. I feel like if they could get it to 40 or 50, that would be a lot more easier on the wallet or easier on the eyes as far as spending that much money on those. Then we have the more basic ones that don't have the 3D logo in black and white and then gray. Nothing super special there, but obviously that's another option as far as colors. Not really much different from the 3D logo ones though. Then we have the t-shirts, which the t-shirts are something that I feel like everybody is looking out for. The first one has this pink logo here, then we have a cream and light blue logo, and then we also have a white with a dark green logo. Definitely cool, but nothing here that I'm in love with. I don't know, none of these really complement each other very well. I don't know, I'm not really feeling any of these. There's definitely been a lot better ones out there in the past. Then we have a mini 3D two-tone logo t-shirt, which is basically the same as what we've seen in the past, just more of the same colorways as well. Unfortunately, these ones are screen printed. I own one that's embroidered and I like that one a lot more. Screen print does look pretty nice on this, I will say, but I just don't really want to waste $35 on a shirt that's screen printed for something that basic looking. And lastly here, we got quite a few accessories here. We have 3 different 3-packs of socks, one with the B logo, one that just has golf on it, and then we have another golf one that's like the 3D logo, and all interesting colors. They all complement what we've seen already. I noticed the B one really complements the Save the Bees hoodie really well, and all in all, I do have to say that they all look nice. There's nothing crazy about these though. Once again, there's just been a lot better socks out there, but these are supposed to be ones that just are very nice complementary colorways for your golf pieces you already own or ones that you're getting from this drop. Then we also see a backpack that comes in 3 colorways, a black one, a light blue, and a green. Definitely cool to see that they brought backpacks back again. It has that golf logo embroidered in that nice material up there, and it looks nice, but I don't know, it's just really boring if you're gonna get a backpack. I would have loved to see, the one color they didn't do was the lavender, and I would have loved to see the lavender if you're gonna do this, but of course they didn't do that. Then we have more boxers and briefs here, which I believe we've seen all these colors pretty much for the most part. But yeah, if you're into that, you're into that. It's cool. I just don't want to spend $45 on a 3-pack personally, but that's just me. Then we have the lighter. It's a lighter. If you like it, you like it. They have the mask, which is a smart move. They should have did that a while ago, honestly. 20 bucks, and it's already sold out as I'm making this video. No surprise to me, honestly. That's probably the hot item, honestly, out of everything on here was the mask. And definitely that would be on my hit list if I was more on it when it came to this drop. I would have went for that probably because that's really cool. I think that's serious untapped potential because if they just put some really crazy designs, think punk face on a mask, flames on a mask, they could sell a lot of masks like that. So if someone from Golf Wang is listening right now, start doing some of the crazy designs on the mask. People are going to go crazy for that. Lastly, we have the bandanas, which kind of fits into that too, the Save the Bee ones, and it's all the typical colorways, which is cool. It's definitely cool. If they did that on a mask, I would be a lot more interested though, but it's definitely a nice thing. Those are still available and they're $10, so definitely if you want to get something like that, that's an available option. I honestly don't see anything wrong with it. I think it's pretty cool. And then we have stickers, nothing special there either. That's pretty much all there is with this drop. Overall, what are my thoughts on this drop? Not much, to be honest here. I think it's a pretty solid drop for what it is. Obviously, people are just not going out and spending money nor going out of their house very much lately, so there's not really a need for clothing that's crazy looking or fashionable at the moment. People just want to be comfortable, and usually when people want to be comfortable, they're not really caring if they're indoors, especially what they really look like as much. They want something a little bit more conservative, and that's what this clothing really fits, that market, which obviously is pretty much all of us. We're all affected by what's going on right now. Since people are staying indoors, there's not really a real need for any really fashionable, really cool looking clothing right now. Just comfortable things is what matters most, I would say, for the masses, and something that's pretty subtle. And that's what they did here. And I think they're going to make a lot of money, honestly, off of all this stuff because it really fits what the market really wants right now. One thing, though, I do got to say is a glaring issue with drops like this, with golf basics in general, is the price. The price is something that I think is a huge issue that they should really look into seeing if they can do it any cheaper in the future, because right now I do like what I'm seeing from the pieces. There's a lot of things here that I actually could see myself buying and wearing a ton, but the problem is we have hoodies for $90. We have those shorts, for instance, $60. There's other pieces that are $100 on that list. A t-shirt that's very simple for $35. and there's just too many substitutions that people can go and buy right now. Look at that Golf Wang hoodie or those Golf Wang sweat shorts, for instance, with the tiny logo there, and I think that would be a sweet way of getting some Golf Wang clothing. But then I see that $60 price tag like most of you guys probably see and think to myself, I can buy some gray sweat shorts from anywhere else for $20, $30, and those are just as good. They just don't have the little logo on it. And I mean, that's the thing that happens in fashion in general is there's the brands that just make the affordable items that are very similar to what the fashion brands are making, and then there's the higher ups, and then there's the even higher ups with high fashion and stuff. And I think Golf Wang, though, knowing these are basics, I think they can get away with putting the price down $10, $20 on each piece, and then making these special drops, the real golf drops that we all know and love, make those the higher price items, the pieces that are actually $90 for a hoodie or $60 for some shorts. I think that's what they really should be doing. And when it comes to the basics, they should just try to get as much money as they can by lowering the price and then getting as many customers as possible through them, because it's the easy piece to get. And hopefully when they get those new customers, then that'll just make those people want to get the really crazy items that, although they cost more, they see it more worth it now because they have all these basic items that they got for kind of cheap, but they really want to get those expensive, cool looking items. So that's something I definitely think they should keep in mind, and I hope someone at Golf Wang is listening, because I definitely would be copying a lot more from the golf basics, but the price just doesn't really meet what I think you're getting in terms of the design. But that's just me, guys. Let me know down below if you copped anything from this drop or what your overall thoughts are on this drop. I'm definitely interested to hear what you guys think about this. Let me know down below. Also, please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, guys, and please subscribe if you haven't already for more Golf Wang, more sneakers, more clothing, more Shuttleboy. And this is Shuttleboy, guys, and I'm out, guys. Peace.